ready.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts here, back in the house one more time for another episode of Lost. We're at episode 19. This is getting incredibly good. I'm loving this show right now. It's been awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what these numbers mean, what they mean for the show going forward. You know, whoever else is on the island, there's something strange going on. I mean, they found a bridge in the last episode. It's just like there's some tribe, or maybe people has been here for so long they've just made their own civilization and just be okay with what, you know, what the situation is, that they're never going to get rescued. But I think there's definitely more people on the island. Maybe we don't know the scale, like how big the island is. From the maps that we've seen, it seems like it's a pretty decent size island out here. So I don't know when they're gonna start exploring more. I mean, this is gonna get real interesting. So let's wait. Let it breathe. Let it breathe, man. Let it breathe. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. As always, make sure you go check out the Patreon. There's plenty of shows over there for you to watch. Not only can you be ahead of watching everybody here on YouTube for Lost, okay, you can watch the other shows that I'm watching over there that has not hit YouTube yet. We're watching Gomorrah over there. If you're interested in mob quality movies, not movies, mob shows, okay, it's an Italian show, Gomorrah. We're also watching Mad Men over there currently. Of course, there's some anime as well that you can tap into. We're watching the Boondocks as well right now over there as well. So make sure you go check out the Patreon, man. I'm planning to add some more shows over there as well, so make sure you go check it out, of course. All right, so let's jump into the reaction. See you guys after for the review.
How do you play?
Well, you start with all these parts off the board, and then, one by one, you build the trap. And then you wait till your opponent lands here on the old cheese wheel, and then if you set it up just right, you spring the trap. Can I help you, ma'am?
Yes. Could you tell me where the footballs are?
Yeah. Aisle 8 for regulation, aisle 15 for nerf.
Oh, yes, thank you.
All we gotta do is break the glass, and then we're in.
Sheesh, they have digged out that thing a lot.
Why do they call it a trebuchet? It looks like a catapult. It's called a trebuchet, Boone, because it's trebuchet. I'm serious, John. We've been coming out here every day for 2 weeks. You never talk about yourself. Everybody's got a story. My story would bore you. 3, 2, 1.
Bruh.
This was supposed to work! John! Your leg, man.
Oh damn, he didn't even feel that? Can't feel nothing, but he can walk?
Your trebuchet. Why didn't it work?
Didn't work because it wasn't strong enough.
I don't think that glass is gonna break, man. Whatever it's made out of.
Everything breaks if you apply the right force.
What if it doesn't?
Then the island will tell us what to do.
What's that?
We should get back there.
Your leg okay?
It's fine.
Like before he went to work at that other place? Oh!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Please.
Why are you following me?
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I'm your mother.
Oh.
I want to tell you that you're special. Very special. You're part of a design. You do realize that, don't you?
What?
That our meeting, me finding you, this is a sign of things to come.
Is he still alive?
Still alive? Oh, John. Don't you understand? You don't have a father.
What?
You're immaculately conceived.
John is Jesus. What?
Can I ask you a question? Say you're having bad headaches every day.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
So, who are we talking about then, Kate?
Sawyer.
I'd love nothing more than to check the guy out and make sure he's okay. But we both know all I'm gonna get for my trouble is a snappy one-liner. And if I'm real lucky, a brand new nickname. Just over it.
I think I'm done working, John.
I'm sorry, what? This is useless.
You can't open that thing up. You say you can, but you can't.
No, don't tell me what I can't do.
Don't you get it? It's dead end. You're not getting in.
That's impossible. We didn't find this by accident. We're supposed to.
Oh, we're supposed to.
The island will send us a sign.
The island will send us a sign.
All that's happening now is our faith is being tested, our commitment. But we will open it. The island will show us how.
What kind of sign will the island send us? Huh, John?
What?
Did you see that? Boone.
Teresa falls down the stairs. Teresa falls up the stairs. Teresa falls down the stairs. Teresa falls up the stairs. Teresa falls down the stairs.
No, please.
Teresa falls up the stairs.
Don't take it back.
Weird dream? This is insane.
What is going on?
Come on, let's go. So, she's my mother.
I lifted some hairs from her car and matched them with your DNA samples. It's 99% certain. She was institutionalized a few times.
What for?
Nothing criminal or violent. It's a type of schizophrenia. Apparently, if she stays on her meds, she's okay.
Immaculate conception.
Here's the thing. Your mother sought you out, so she's fair game. But this guy, maybe he doesn't even know you exist. And I've done this enough times to know this stuff isn't meant to be, even though it may feel that way. So, do you want it or not?
I want it.
Your name is?
John Locke. I'm Anthony Cooper's son.
Mr. Cooper doesn't have a son.
My mother is Emily Locke. Please?
Just a minute. Oh, you can go on in, sir. This is awkward.
Thank you for seeing me, sir. I'm, John.
Something tells me I'm gonna want a drink for this. You want a drink?
Yeah. All right, great. She found me.
How did she look?
All right, I guess.
She say anything about me?
She said I didn't have a father, that I was immaculately conceived.
Really? She told me she wasn't even gonna have the baby, did you? At all. And she drops off the face of the planet. When she turns up again, she's asking me for money. Telling me she put you up for adoption. Didn't take. Do you hunt?
No, no.
You're not one of those animal rights nut jobs, are you?
No, sir.
What are you doing this Sunday?
Nothing.
You want to go hunting?
I'd like that. I asked for a sign, and then I saw a plane crash, a beach craft right out there. It was a dream, but it was the most real thing I've ever experienced.
Because, John, I gotta tell you, signs and dreams and...
Who's Teresa? What? Teresa falls up the stairs, Teresa falls down the stairs. You were saying that in the dream. I don't know, Boone, but we're supposed to go to this place. We're supposed to find that plane. Will you come with me?
I hear you're having trouble with your head. Well, now she got you making house calls. You're sensitive to the light, too, huh? You know what? I'm sensitive to you. All right. So we'll see you. Stop.
I would have left his ass there, right there, too. It's just like,
What makes you think it's a tumor? I don't. Great. Okay, then. My uncle. Do you smell anything funny? Brain tumors bring on phantom smells, maybe like something burning. Just headaches. Well, I'm sure you're fine then. If this is worrying you, there's a couple of tests that I could do. Sorry, Doc. Sounds fun, but my insurance ran out. Insurance ran out. That's a good one.
so take this thing a little bit more serious, bruh. In fact, you can't feel nothing.
What?
Nope.
Where do you think it came from?
Bruh.
Him. I thought you said 11.
He's
What
on
is this?
dialysis.
Dialysis machine.
Kidney failure.
My kidney's failing. Damn doctors say I need a transplant.
How long?
John, the dialysis will be fine for a while. I didn't tell you for this exact reason. I'm not gonna let this spoil what's gonna be a fantastic day, and neither should you, so I'll get down here and we'll have a nice
Or
lunch.
you're playing the game
shoot
so you
some
can get a
birds.
kidney. How do you
What is
know
a
that?
Nigerian priest doing in an island in the South Pacific?
I'm not so sure he's a priest.
Do you have to be here? Do you have them when you wake up in the morning? Usually they hit me middle of the day. I think you should just shut up and relax. What the hell are you doing? Have you ever had a blood transfusion? What? No. Have you ever had sex with a prostitute? What the hell's that got to do with anything? Is that a yes? Yes. And have you ever contracted a sexually transmitted disease? I'm gonna take that as another yes. When's the-
I know he deserved it, but
He needs glasses.
That's it.
Let's go back. I'm fine.
No, you're not. Let me get you back to Jack.
No, Jack wouldn't know the first thing about what's wrong with me.
What is wrong with you? You crazy?
I was in a wheelchair.
What?
Paralyzed for 4 years. The plane, our plane, I was in that chair when we took off, but not after we crashed. But this island, it changed me. It made me whole. Now it's trying to take it back, and I don't know why. You and I are here for a reason. There's something that we were meant to find. Something that's going to help us get into the hatch. I know it.
Okay.
Jeez.
These doves fly a lot faster than you think. John, your mother, she may be a little crazy, but at least she brought us together. Thank God it happened now, while we still have time.
That's hella crazy, bruh. What?
What is inside of it, John?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to climb up there for us and find out.
You can still change your mind.
Nah. They already shaved my back.
Some reason I just don't trust this dude. This dude is probably just, I don't know. Maybe this is all just one big ruse for him to get a kidney.
Got hyperopia. Hyperopia.
You don't know what that is.
What is that? You're farsighted. Blurry.
No way.
Sawyer, it's not a fashion show. Har, very funny.
Looks like someone steamrolled Harry Potter.
I wonder if they're close to Africa.
Boone! Boone, what do you see? Boone! Wanna know what's in your damn plane, Locke? Here's your sign.
Drugs.
I don't understand. Boone! Boone, get out! Mayday, mayday! Boone, there's no time! Get out now! Someone there? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Repeat your transmission, please. Get out now! Flight 815.
Bruh. They said that they're survivors of the plane too. Is he okay? He doesn't look okay. Damn, now he's gonna have to bring him back. Jack.
Help! No. Put him down up here.
What happened?
There was an accident. Boone fell off a cliff out near the place we were hunting.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna need some water. Shirts, towels,
Bruh.
anything that I can use to staunch the bleeding. Kate, now, please. John?
Bruh, his whole
Tell me exactly
chest
what
is
happened.
torn up, bruh.
John!
Where's my father? We had the transplant together.
I didn't know he was your father. Mr. Cooper checked out this afternoon. He went back home. He's under private care.
That doesn't make any... What? Did he leave me a message?
No, not that I know of. You just relax, Mr. Locke. I'm gonna get you some juice.
I'm sorry, John.
What are you doing here?
I needed some money. Your father's always been generous.
You
Literally.
told me I didn't have a father.
Well, he said that was the only way you would give it to him.
Scammed you out of your body parts,
I
man.
wanted to see you.
I knew there was something fishy going on about this. I just couldn't put my hand on it. I'm like, yo, this dude.
This is
Yeah, I'm saying, like, it's too convenient.
He wouldn't do this to me. Eddie! Eddie, open the gate.
Mr. Cooper's not seeing guests.
I'm not a guest.
I'm
I'm sorry, John. Open the gate. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to move your car. I know you're watching me. You can't do this.
Really? He
John,
did.
please,
He
move
got
your
away
car.
with it too. Like you conveniently just on a dialysis machine. Not come in. Just prey on his emotion. Then he casually mentions, "Oh, you know, how many times, so glad she brought us together, because I don't know how much time I have left." It's the guilt trip. It's psychology, man.
Done everything you wanted me to do. So why did you do this to me?
Light? Is this a freaking spaceship? What the heck? This episode, of course, went back to a little bit more of John's earlier days when he essentially, there's something mysterious going on this island. And it seemed like these people were meant to be here. There's also the message as well that Boone tried to call for Mayday. And then the other people on the other side saying, we're also survivors of the crash. So maybe not all the people, that that was saved from the crash is actually at the same place. Maybe some people survived from the other end of the plane. Who knows where that so it's kind of crazy. So we have that going on. We have Locke also, he got scammed out of his kidney, which is one of the worst things that can happen in life. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the worst things that can happen to you. You get conned. I mean, I can imagine how humiliating it is to get conned out of money, but being conned out of a body part, bro, that's gotta hurt deeper. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta hurt deeper to know that. Not only, the thing about it is this: if I was John and I felt that way, I wouldn't even be mad. To be honest, I wouldn't even be mad. I would be upset initially, but then I would be like, you know what? He's still my father. At the end of the day, he's still my father. You know what I'm saying? And he could have just straight up asked for it. You know what I mean? You could make the argument like that. It's just like, for me, it's like with family members, even if you don't like them, even if you have not seen them in years, even if they've not been good, like, to you, you know what I'm saying? For me, if I was in a situation, right? Because I don't have the greatest relationship with my dad, right? Even though he was there, practically every step of the way. He didn't raise us, and I hate to talk about this on the internet because it seems kind of like I'm, being ungrateful or whatever the situation is. But I've talked about it in the past, in other videos as well. Anytime father issues come up, I've always touched on it a little bit because I know that, sometimes people think that only absentee fathers, do damage. Even present fathers can do damage, even if it's not even abuse. Just being ignored and not having that father figure in your life to actually teach you, and like my dad did not teach me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even ask the man a question. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't ask him anything. Like, he's so old school. You know what I'm saying? He's so old school to the point of it's just absolute, just stubborn. His stubbornness is beyond anything or anybody that I've encountered, even throughout my years here on Earth. I've never seen anybody as stubborn as this guy. Like, I've never met anybody as stubborn as him. And it's crazy to me because he's never been that much of a father, and we've just come to the point, it's kind of like, you know, me and my brother would talk, and it's just come to the point where we just be like, you know what, he's still our dad, no matter what. He's stuck in his ways, and that's just what it is. We just gotta be okay with that. So I think even throughout all of that, if my dad needed a kidney and I'm a perfect match, right, I would give him the kidney. No hard feelings. So in turn, I think that if this guy was straight up about it and be like, listen, man, I'm dying, he didn't have to scam his way back into his life. He could have just looked him up and be like, listen, man, your mom kept you away from us, or kept you away from me, or maybe this guy just didn't want kids, or whatever the situation is. Of course, it would be a tough decision for me, you know, knowing, you know, the situation and the circumstances surrounding this all. But I would still give him the kidney. You know what I'm saying? I would still do it. I would still say, you know what, man, it is what it is. I get it. You know what I mean? You still gave me life. First of all, you know what I'm saying? You still, you know, pretty much brought me into this world and let me experience life. No matter how shitty or no matter how good my life is, the fact that you gave me life so I can experience all of this is good enough for me to give you a kidney. You get what I'm saying? Because I know, you know, we don't need both. According to science, we don't need both kidneys. It's good to have both, but we don't need both, right? So it's crazy, you know what I'm saying, to me, that he had to scam his way to do this, and he had to do it quickly, of course, or whatever the situation is. So that's kind of crazy though. But I think I would be initially upset, but then I would be like, you know what, he's my dad, whatever the situation is. It's kind of sad that he felt like he had to scam his way to get a kidney from me, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think if he would have asked him, I think he would have did it anyway, because John just seems like a genuine type of guy that's just kind of, especially for foster kids. Foster kids are always searching for meaning, you know, for their life to have some sort of meaning, especially if they've bounced around and stuff like that. Their emotional intelligence is really, really low. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really low. It's like you can prey on their emotions because they don't really experience much. They don't really know what love is. So when they experience it for the first time, it's kind of a shocker to them. They're very susceptible, very gullible people. I've been around a lot of these people as well. And, you know, it takes time for them to really, you know, get into it and understand that certain things happen to them throughout life. And that's just what it is. And they're always searching. You know what I'm saying? It's always tough, especially with the men as well. The women are worse. You know what I'm saying? The women are worse. But you have men or boys that grow up in foster care and stuff like that. Their emotions are all over the place because there's nothing steady for them. That's why the nucleus home is so important. Nowadays, people they're trying to completely take that away from us in this modern society. It's like the nucleus family doesn't even matter anymore. You have women talking about how they're going to freeze their eggs and then try to have babies at 40 or whatever without a man involved. Oh, I don't need a man and all this other stuff. The family is being torn apart in society today, and I just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? There's an agenda behind it, of course, but you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother video. But in any case, incredible episode. Liked it very much. I wonder what's really in this bunker looking thing. You know what I'm saying? Damn thing looked like a damn spaceship or something. So this is gonna be you know what I mean, this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully Boone survives, and I don't think Boone is going to die, but he's injured pretty badly, so I think they're gonna save him or whatnot. But at the same time, it's just like I'm a little bit worried. There's so much mystery around this island and what's going on. It's like it's very grounded, the situation, but there's also this weird supernatural element to the show that I just can't put a finger on what it's all about. I'm wondering if it's going to connect back to the groundedness of the show, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thank you guys so much. for tuning in. As always, it's your boy Terabyt Reacts here, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Make sure you comment in the comment section, please. Anyways, see you guys next time, man. Peace.